know
I
but
told him,
I'm
I was like, I think you're really, and I told him that I thought his loser interviews were 10 out of 10 and that it was a hard job. And I'm sure no one else wanted to do it. He said, I didn't want to do it either, mate.
I would have done it.
I'm sure he appreciates
Shit, you
that.
suck. What's wrong with you?
I would
Dude,
not do that
It's
job.
a hard job, seriously. I mean, I actually would do it. I like interviewing, and I think there's like a certain art to it, but it's tough, dude.
I don't want to say you got lucky. You did a very good job, but like when you have people like PBD and Puppy losing, who actually like you can tell they don't get that mad, right? And they actually give you reasons why they lost. That's really nice. But like some of the other ones, it can be tough. Like who was it? KP when he did the interview, like he was like kind of almost crying, and like that's tough.
Yeah,
it's tough. No denying that.
It's important though. It's important to show that emotional side of it, dude.
It's important we see them as real people.
It is.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
All those keyboard warriors out there.
Yeah, you might want to change
I agree. They're not
back.
just like super nerd robot kids who can play a video game very well. I mean, they are people. And they are invested in this emotionally, physically. It's all of that. So.
I've never heard this announcer pack. I know Kevin's changed it. Is this
the GLaDOS one?
The GLaDOS one. I don't mind it. Is it GLaDOS or GLaDOS?
GLaDOS.
Is that a girl or a guy?
I feel bad. I've never played Portal. It's a great game.
I've actually never played Portal either. I bought Portal 1, still haven't played it.
Oh my god.
I played Portal 2.
Just figure out puzzles,
yeah,
bro.
I'm over here killing
Jocking out on Dota, bro.
Bruh.
Nerds over there playing
Swiggity.
I mean, I'm kind of with you, though. I just don't give a shit about those puzzle games. Figure out the first couple levels. You're like, cool, I moved the block over there and the door opened. I'm done.
The only puzzle game I love was the one on your TI-84 calculator. Like, Boxman? I think it was literally called Boxman. I love that game.
I never played Boxman. Sounds deep, though.
It was. I never beat it.
What was the objective?
So there was like a bunch of boxes you couldn't move and some you could, and you just had to get to the door. It was literally just a puzzle game, like where you put the boxes to get there.
Oh.
On a calculator, that shit was hype. You're in 9th grade playing that game. You feel like a badass.
Playing like a video, the closest resemblance to a video game in school.
It had a screen on it, so it seemed cool.
Finally, not Empire. Well, shout out to Empire. They owned Spirit Game 1. But I had a Nintendo DS 10th grade, and that was right when the Mario Kart came out. And it was the first game, if you played online with your friends, you didn't have to have the game. So only one person had to have the game, and we were just like on the bus. You'd have 8-player Mario Kart. That shit was hype.
That's cool.
You can only play like 3 levels, which sucked, but only one person even owned the game is sick.
Isn't that genius marketing though? Because it just makes you love Mario Kart as a kid, and it gets you to play it to the point where you're like, dude, I want that game because now I can play with my friends.
And I did buy it. So
Nintendo, man, they're thinking.
What do we got here? We finally have a Rubik. I was very surprised we didn't have a Rubik like.
I was going to say, we finally have a Lich, dude.
A Lich,
we've been talking about Lich all day, or at least you've been talking about Lich all day.
Yeah, but still 2 games out of 10 for a Lich.
Yeah,
that is
it's not much.
Yeah. Sand King, meanwhile, has been in like what feels like almost every game.
Yeah.
Quite the opposite side. But yeah, some heavy hitters already coming out in this one. Big team fighters, lots of action, Rubik spell steals.
Is Troll at all a thing on this patch? Is Troll dead hero status?
He was
right now?
when we were casting together. He was a big hero, and now he's suddenly not.
Everyone thought his ulti pretty much makes him immune, but you can't control your hero. So say you go on someone and say a hero gets graved or something, and then all of a sudden you just wasted your ulti and you're going to die. The fact that he does a lot, but it's uncontrollable, not good.
Okay.
It's literally that. Like the fact
pro players mess with too much, but he has felt very weak to me in the games I've seen him.
And there's not even like they got a dazzle. They got this like suspect reason to even go for a Huskar. It's just like we don't want to see the Huskar. We know they're playing it. We know it's a good hero.
His knockbacks and stuff are very weird. It's like the AoE disable. Every time I see it, it's cool. I'm just going to run away, and that's it.
I think it's more like, right, you have a Beastmaster Rubik Sand King. You put a Huskar on that, he actually is a decent tower pusher with Beastmaster, and he dominates a lane. You just don't want a lane dominator who could cheese you.
That's fair, yeah.
That's the thing. I guess I just haven't seen enough of the new Huskar. I want to see like what he's really all about, but he gets auto-banned every game.
He's still a lane dominator. He still can take over and snowball, but I don't know. I haven't seen too many situations where I'm like, wow.
That's sick. Yeah,
that's my hero.
I agree. I love
Is he like a so does he play is he at all like the archetype he was before?
Yeah, he is still very similar. He actually pretty much plays exactly the same.
Okay.
He just has an AoE weird thing and now the armor change and all that. I don't know. I think more people. He's gonna go back to, instead of being picked like 4th a lot, he's gonna go back to maybe he's a 5th pick.
Okay.
Like, because he was getting picked a lot. It seemed like for a while.
So he's not as much of a niche pick. Like, oh, it might be the 5th pick here. They got all the cards lined up. Is the River gonna be the Huskar?
Well, definitely not in terms of that combo where it
Two-Face.
used to be, oh shit, they've got Oracle or they've got
Yeah,
Dazzle.
it's not that anymore.
It could be there. Yeah, it's just, is
Okay.
this a good Huskar game?
Oh, by the way, Magnus
enough.
got let through. We were talking about Lich. This is the first.
That's why I
Magnus
brought up
game.
Troll,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I love Magnus.
Because PA's banned
Love him.
out. I mean, what else do you
Andy
I guess
wants-
Jug.
already have
Here it
Jug.
is, yeah.
As long as Magnus has RP, I will always be a fan of the hero in the game. I just feel like it's one of the hypest team fights.
I like playing
in
Magnus.
the
He's
game.
one of my guilty pleasure heroes. I don't win a lot with him, but I really like playing him.
I feel like you can. Yeah, you just so badass.
I
It
could feel
feels
as though Ori's one of those guys like, yo, I'm gonna get Skewer first. We're gonna get First Blood, and then he misses Skewer and gives up First Blood, and you're like, oh.
I'm not that bad. I'm more the guy that's just standing there where I don't do anything till I have blink, and then I'm just sitting in the trees trying
the
to
big
line
one?
up the perfect
Yeah.
RP. 25 minutes later, I'm like, guys, I'm gonna get it. Don't worry.
I think I missed the window.
And then you
That's
hit
me.
it, and that you just die because you have brown.
Did I miss it? I missed the window. Was
is-
it now?
Totally my Magnus, dude.
The RP the floor. God damn it.
I think Kunkka's my other guilty pleasure hero. I have like a 30% win rate on Kunkka because I used to play him mid without doing the combo. I would just farm and try to win with cleaves.
Yeah.
Not great for the old win rate, especially if you're bad at farming.
Yeah, I think I'm 9-1 on Visage for who knows what reason. Like, because you can go on your like hero thing and look at it.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
how? Like, what am I doing? Like, I don't win games on that. I don't know how to play that here, but I do. Also, for the next summit when it happens, I already know the All-Star match. All the players will agree. Hardcore Ninja. People love that shit. It's a custom
it's
game.
definitely hype. It's a matter of being able to, get everyone in the right place, hyped
That's-
about playing it, and then playing it.
I think
yeah.
players, I don't know, I love that because I was playing on my stream. I don't know, people
Yeah,
just
it's
love people,
amazing.
and they're telling me, they're like texting me like, "Yo, we got to make a tournament when you get back." I'm like, Jesus, that's a lot of work. No,
Let's do it. I'll host it.
Okay,
BTS's Hardcore Ninja Tournament.
I would do it.
All right, start at 19.
If it has to, the only problem
If you
we're
guys
having-
want it, press
yeah.
1 in chat. I'll make it happen. BTS Hardcore Ninja event.
Yep.
I swear.
The only problem is we were discussing. We think 2v2 or 3v3 is the best mode. 1v1 is just kind
We'll
of
just
boring.
do multi-modes. We'll just have a team event and then a solo event.
Okay, and not solo event. 2v2 and 3v3 if anything.
Okay.
Just so you know, trust me, I'm a hardcore ninja.
All right, we'll get you to.
Because then you can
console.
abuse ping. Because it doesn't have dedicated servers, so one of the people
Oh.
has to host, and obviously in a
So it has to
1v1.
be like best of 3 or something, or you
something like that.
alternate servers
Yeah.
back and
or
forth.
just make sure you have like if it's US, just always USCs kind of thing.
All right.
But you have to have a player who does
All right.
it.
Well, we'll make the rule book.
that's
Hardcore
the
Ninja.
That's the problem. There's no ops for that either. So the player has to host the game, which players host.
We'll have to
and-
figure out these logistics and make it happen, or maybe we
Oh, yeah.
contact whoever made the game and say create an observer spot. Right?
That could work.
Whoa.
I'm sure we have the poll. We can make it
I
happen,
don't know.
right?
That
Grant, you
game's
can make
fun.
the poll. Just tweet at him.
I'll tweet.
They
This is
just fifth
something.
picked a Venomancer here, boys.
Ooh, that's sticky.
Wait, who was last pick?
Veno was
It
10th
was
pick.
So they picked it into the Invoker. They just want to tank up. They actually just want to. They want to just 4v5 for a while. Medusa farms, comes out and owns. I don't know if Veno's a Skeeter hero at all. He played it a lot in the old patches, like a lot, and he didn't really win with it a lot. But I like the hero.
You think this is Exort Invoker?
Versus Medusa, probably not. But it's gonna be a Medusa middle. So do you want the Exort to do damage, or do you want to just get the high levels of EMP Tornado early?
And they don't really have great setup for Sunstrike. I think you just go for the Mana Drain.
Probably. Versus Medusa, I think you have to, right? I think it's just
Yeah.
because
Like-
you're versus Medusa.
Yeah, part of the reason you probably picked the hero.
Yep. If you, say you do have maybe a Sand King or anyone but, these heroes. You get a stun, yes. Sunstrike's going to be great, but you just have a Tiny who's not even a true stun anymore. You can actually move from it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be tough, though. Medusa has pretty good base damage, so she will farm a lot if you go the EMP.
I actually like this Empire Hope draft. Something my gut tells me that Spirit is going to play a little more reserved this game. I think they probably were unhappy with their performance in that first match, and I think we're going to see a much better looking team here, but I like the Empire draft a little bit more.
But the real question here, boys,
Okay,
is
hit us with it.
if Spirit wins this game, they will then be 3-1. Do they feel comfortable? Do they feel happy about that going after? You just lost the game to Empire Hope. You're favored against. Or do you feel bad about being 3-1 in one day?
I don't think so. I think
No?
they look at that one as just a minor blemish. Not a big deal. You can let a couple slide.
No.
Yeah, I think you look at it as could have been better, could have been worse. Better than going 2-2. I mean, what is there a deeper answer
Yeah,
here?
I don't know how psychologically going to get with this right now, but let's get into it. Last game of the day. Let's get it all set up. Yeah, we're going
Free
to
cam top.
We had to let David go.
No.
I mean, I don't think
David's
anyone.
gone. We have
Not any one
yeah.
OBS should have to do like 10 games straight. I would imagine.
I forgot. Who Mal?
Langiro's been around for forever.
Langiro, the legend.
He's been around. I think we
She
go.
doesn't love you. What is that?
Go with Langiro, I think.
Whoever has a yeah.
I'm fine with
This
this.
works. Close
I
that.
like Langiro.
Appreciate the camera.
That's my man.
Let's get some game
no,
sound
but
and let's get into it.
I forgot our
it's
observer moved on.
Dude, 10 games in a row. I'm surprised he did 9, honestly.
Surprised he didn't unionize.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Observing, people don't realize, like, it's probably the most made fun of thing in chat besides, like, a carry dying, right? But, like, let's
like
see
missing
anyone
kills, you
do
mean?
it. Yeah,
It ain't easy.
it is not.
It was not easy to do play-by. I mean, there's still people that do play-by-play and do the camera work
you
and
don't
production.
have to
you
talk
know,
about me that much, Dakota.
you
but I
know, like
appreciate
yourself.
Yeah, and I miss
Like
a
I'm
lot
sure
of kills.
Andrew's done more than enough times.
Ooh.
I've done more
All
than
three of
enough
us
times.
probably. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I
I've-
mean,
I've
that's
done a lot of OBS in my day.
OBS and play-by-play and all that stuff. That is a night. That
That's
is
the thing. A lot of
sad.
people don't realize that a lot of play-by-play casters have actually put in a lot of hours as observers.
Oh yeah, I could probably hop back there and do a pretty good job. I feel confident.
It's definitely a different ball game when you're focused only on observing
True
and not
that.
casting.
True
It's-
that.
The hybrid is really hard. I think anybody who's used to doing the hybrid can do one or the other.
It's different.
Decently
Instead of just talking about what you're
Yeah.
looking at, you're now listening to who's talking and trying to help influence that
Yeah.
with the camera movement on top of it.
That's the thing.
It
But
can
hey,
be really satisfying though. Those moments when you like catch 2 kills on like different parts of the map, like am I the only one that gets off on that?
No,
boys?
I'm actually curious. I'd be like curious to ask Webos and Scriff, like, what has been that like? Oh, big OBS
What's your
play
moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that big OBS play moment that you're just like, I got it all, boys. Like, I caught the big echo slam.
now this lane should be pretty good. This was the exact same lane we saw, right? It's Jug Lich. You just run at people. You can put the ice armor on him when he is spinning, and you just run at people, and they can't get away, honestly.
This guy uses the middle mouse to control the camera.
How do you know?
You can tell by the way the camera's moving and his mouse is just sitting there. It has like a weird stickiness to it, like that. The keyboard keys don't move the same way.
His
Oh,
drag
okay.
technique, as long as he catches the kills. You know?
Yeah, it's all right. It's just
Different for you?
old school way of doing it.
I mean, how would you
This is
feel-
how Breaky CPK used to or spectate Han with the middle mouse to control the.
How would you feel about my observing then, where I actually edge pan?
Well, but that's your thing. You're intentionally bad about it, so you
Am
make
I?
it work. Oh, I don't know.
It's just got that rustic
Feels
feel.
bad.
Yeah, I thought you like.
I don't miss kills.
Well, no, but that's the thing. You sacrifice the smooth experience to make sure you catch everything. You jump around.
All right, bloodshed. Suddenly,
Tough.
1, 2, 3 kills happen.
And it goes. I mean, honestly, it's the Jug's gonna get higher levels because you got the solo experience for that. And you want kind of high levels. You want that maxed out Blade Fury in this lane.
Hell yeah.
Versus Rubik, dumpstered. They have damn. That's a deep sentry, but it's for them.
Howsoever Blade Fear. Oh, we don't have an observer.
Dude, I really like that not Blade Fury. That Sentry Ward. Who would place that as a dyer? Like, who would expect that? It's just out of range. That's really good.
Huh.
That's an interesting spot. Just to see if there's wardage happening on the other side of the tree line, I guess. Yeah.
And they know, like, because of Sandstorm, right? They know it's
Yeah.
always going to be pushed in for Radiant Spheres. So they know the heroes are probably. Oh my God, the toss into Skewer bat.
That
TP.
was swaggy,
Whoa, he lives.
but no.
That was dude, that was sick.
that's like when you go up an epic dunk and then it just
Yeah.
bricks right there. You're
Dude,
like, oh man.
Back to back though, that was sick to not hesitate at all and just TP.
Yeah, that's
Like that was really close.
dude. He was like in midair when he started the skewer. Like,
Yeah.
that was slick.
That was trained. They had
That was-
practiced. That was practiced right there, and I like it. I hope I see more of it.
And like you said, like Skeeter actually has to be so scared
Combination
of that.
players for sure.
So it is a support Beastmaster, by the way.
Okay.
Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. We saw that. Who did it the other day? Someone else has done it. I mean, Merlini invented it in like 2005. That's Beastmaster did invent jungling. That was who Merlini played when he invented it. So good to bring it back. You know, maybe just see him in the jungle. But top, they're just gonna square up on each other. Both teams have tons of nuke, tons of survivability, healing ward, Tango still.
Yep.
We'll see.
Lich Jug.
You saw that top post on the red. I'm sad Lich gonna have your
I
mana's
was
gone.
just thinking that, dude.
That was a good. Does he still? He says the quote, but now that he doesn't have the ability, he won't say it. But it's still like one of his lines or something. Yeah, that's.
Did
sad.
you see the unused abilities that are inside the game files that still
I
apply
saw
to
some
Lich?
of that stuff.
Well, he had supposedly an attack that would leech mana, so it kind of still applied. The voice line still applied to something like that.
Okay.
And there was one other ability I can't think of on top of my head, but very interesting stuff. You can look up online somewhere.
Now that would be a nice buff to Lich. Let's just give him like a level 10 talent that steals a little bit of mana. Not a mana burn, but like a 10 mana swing.
Or a gaze steals mana as he
Dude,
does it.
that's still my favorite new ability in Dota. It's so good too.
I like it.
So good.
That spin. Well, they get another kill at top. The Rubik actually just kills the Lich with the last auto tech. The other guy TP's out, and I don't know. It feels like Empire Hope just feels like a little bit better. And I feel like Team Spirit honestly is the better team with the players and the experience, but Empire Hope's just been around the map and playing better.
So
like, look at this. They're gonna get the rune too.
Didn't Spirit just come in the last series, and they were the team who came in fresh and looked a lot better, and now suddenly Empire Hope step up. I'm like, no, we're the fresh and better team.
The Boar and the Poison
It's
Sting.
so much. Nice body blocks, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here.
Well, this camera person can't do everything either, obviously.
Yeah. And now they get. Oh, he's just dead too.
Is that his walk to his death?
He's baiting him in.
Come on, you want to get me? Oh, that was actually a little
Is he
close
gonna get him a
for comfort.
TP in? Oh, got him. Oh, got him. Double Boar now. Micro him. Oh, see you. Oh, there's
Is it
someone
back
else.
because there's an
hey
invoker
there.
coming through. All right. Turns around, wants to man up
Oh, he's
into
trying
it.
to die to the Ancients. He does.
Oh, he gets it.
Wow.
And now the Boars get him.
That Golem just gave him a swift
Oh,
left hook.
there's more.
Oh, he denied him. No, he didn't. I thought he did, but he didn't.
Skyder gets it.
It's never ending.
Wow, this is the CIS of old.
Hell yeah.
That was really something.
I like how he tossed the boar. What? Oh, there's an invoker. What are you doing here? Now the spin.
right.
There's going to be the gaze. Pulls the Sand King. Now the Frost Armor slows him. This should be enough. He has Sandstorm.
Frost Armor still.
Okay.
Oh, the Sentry's just at the edge. They couldn't get him.
Oh, now he's going to get turned on. The Gale actually connects. He
The
does get off
ward.
the healing ward, though. It's in
I
the
don't think it's
trees.
enough.
It's going to be really close. Venno trying to cut his way through. The healing ward is going to get revealed, and they'll bring down the jug.
Oh, he tried to deny again, and I thought that hit again. These denies are just barely off. Oh, see you later, attack. Yikes. Well, we were just talking about Empire playing better. Now it's a 2K lead. Like, Skeeter's rotating when he should. He's playing like that Weaver game. Like, that is a correct rotation. You get a kill top, you save a hero, and you want to go push that top tier 1. That always is your first objective. So I like the rotation. Well, 9, he's going to be the big boy. We have seen, I mean, players like Nisha, right? They win a game at 20 minutes with Medusa. We'll see. 9 is getting good farm. Look at the last hits denies.
He's doing really well. And there are some scary timings you can fight around. What, S and Y going to be queued up? It's interesting.
Yeah. No. Just early as the
Phase
treads.
Boots about to get around. Oh, the treads, rather.
Phase boots.
Phase
It
Boots.
was long.
Phase Boots.
I mean, phase boots. I mean, not on Medusa, but it's still a good item. I think a lot of people say treads are better, but phase boots has its place
For sure.
because the armor. I think that armor is really good on some heroes.
Yeah.
It feels like they do fill very clear different niches right now, whereas before it was kind of a crossover. It's like, I'd like to run fast, I'd like to attack, or I'd like the attack speed, I'd like the stats.
Who do you think invented the silent E?
Silent E,
Yeah, aren't there silent E's on words?
I feel like niche, or
Yeah.
Who invented it?
Yeah.
Webster?
Ah, old Webby. I just always wondered. Some
probably
crazy
the
stuff like
British folk.
that. This should be a kill on Skeeter. He did get his ulti up, and he got a 3-man Gale. They are all just in a lot of hurt right now. He gets the deny this time. And now the ulti. Oh my god, there's a creep tanking it.
All right.
But the
maybe
gaze.
enough. Yeah, with the follow-up, the gaze lock in. The jug's going to be fine. Gives him a bear there, pops the wand, and all should be well for Empire.
Do you think, other boot changes aside, do you think the phase boot changes were just a straight buff, or do you miss the old
nerf.
phase boots?
It was a nerf.
Straight nerf?
Because it was just pure damage, right? Like, people like
It was
love that.
just
Now
damage.
it's like a weird
Well,
mix.
and you had the sprint. That's the thing that I missed the most, was the active of being able
it's
to say,
back
okay, I'm
now.
going to chase this guy.
It came back 2 patches ago.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
I
think
haven't
it
bought
was-
phase boots. I've been only playing Dazzled. I haven't bought phase boots since then.
I think it was like 7.20C. Yeah, they brought it back. They're like, well, that test is over. See ya.
Oh, shit, dude. My phase
Yeah.
boots are back,
They're
dude.
back.
Okay, I'm 100% into phase boots.
All right.
Thank you for educating me, Grant.
Dude, the new one, ones were so weird. Some people thought they were broken, and others thought they were just completely useless. I love stuff like that. Like
I felt like they were useless.
But some people said you could abuse them, right? Like just like doppelganger bugs with the phase boots thing, you could abuse like your moves. It was really weird.
Yeah.
You'd have to be really good to abuse them.
Yeah, that's way over my head. I like hitting the button and moving fast.
I like go fast.
Exactly.
Oh god, speaking of let's go fast, the Sonic movie poster. Oh, off me. Have you seen it?
No.
The new Sonic movie poster. It literally
Sonic,
looks. It's like a
like the
normal
hedgehog?
human. Yes, and it's a normal human.
No. Are you serious? I gotta
Yes.
look at this.
Yeah, it's bad. It makes. I mean, we definitely should show it as well on the stream afterwards. But it is. It makes me want to die.
Sonic movie poster.
Was he gonna get the boar?
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yes.
Trying to find it.
Shout out to GLaDOS. So is the cake a
Ugh.
lie or not?
This
Radiant's
thing?
bottom tower
Yeah,
has
that's
fallen.
the actual poster. There's another one they found, like another. It's even worse. Maybe you'll see. It's like just his legs over the Golden Gate Bridge or whatever. That shit's bad.
Radiant's
It looks like
bottom
it's going to be
tower
quite
has
interesting. Much like the developments of this game, as you
Yeah.
can see.
It's just, this is still like it's not a bloodbath, but there's just
Radiant's bottom
random
tower
people
has been
everywhere.
attacked.
They're just trying to make Sonic look cool, Grant. What's wrong with that?
Does he look cool to you?
It's from the producer of the Fast and the Furious. Vin Diesel's one of the coolest things I can think of.
Why didn't they just have Vin Diesel play Sonic then? That should be hype. I would watch that.
Maybe this is going to be like that
Cool
old horror
time.
movie, The
Yeah.
Leprechaun,
The
but
Iron
the Sonic
Giant.
version, you know?
Ooh, the cold
I'm pretty
leprechaun.
Dude, this movie is gonna this and Detective Pikachu are gonna make so much money just because the fact people want to see if it's gonna be that bad.
It's true.
Some people are gonna want to see it. Other people are gonna be like, "Is it that bad? Let's see it."
Yeah, emoji movie. You'll
I
be
mean,
there.
what's
right?
the plot of
It was
Sonic
the top
gonna be?
seller. It's true. People
Yep.
are like, "Oh, he's got to get rings." What do you mean?
He's got, oh, that's
Gotta
the
get
whole
the
movie.
rings.
I gotta get some. So it's Lord of the
What was
Rings
it?
with a hedgehog.
Dr. Egghead or
Oh,
what's his name?
Doctor. Yes, egg something. Eggnormous. I don't know.
Dr.
Ignoramus? No.
Ignoramus?
Well, oh god.
It's egg something. You're right.
What was your actual reaction
No,
when you
wait.
saw the Pikachu trailer? Because that came out in KL when we were all at the major. What was your first reaction? Did you have a moment where you're like, this could be cool, or did you just go, cringe?
I was the opposite. I threw up when I first saw it, and now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, who's the main actor? Ryan. What's his name?
Ryan Reynolds?
Dude,
He's
call
good.
me a dumbass. I love Ryan Reynolds and his voice, and I'm gonna go see it. I think it's gonna be good. No, will I give it a shot with an open mind? I like the Emoji Movie. Maybe I'll like this.
Yeah, I share pretty similar sentiments, I'd imagine. I think it was just inevitable that they were going to make something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it seems like it's not super off-putting. So
I'm surprised. I actually surprised it wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Yeah,
Are they gonna get this kill? Roar
Tree.
comes off. Skeeter gets blocked by a boar
Ay,
in
ay,
the
ay.
pause.
I think
You go for this. Don't let him out.
there's definitely like a weird, curious appeal to live action movies.
Wait, do
for,
they have
like,
dust?
cartoons?
No, sorry, go on.
But
They don't.
I don't like the fuzz, that fake fuzz they put on Pikachu, man. It just
I don't think they
creeps me
get
out.
this kill.
pizza.
What?
Someone's at the door.
Oh, he didn't call right. That was nice of him.
He just said.
That was
door,
nice to
sorry,
read.
didn't say- yeah.
I don't think this guy's dying. They don't have dust on either hero. Doesn't he? Does he not? Yeah.
Lots
Hello?
of poison, but nothing else will be there as a follow-up. Now Tiny looking to intercept, dishing out the avalanche toss combo, but they also don't really
this
have
a
enough
turn?
damage. But now the one little Lich ult just bounces on the BM.
The pup and pause.
But
And,
the Graves.
Oh, he's trying to
now-
get him. Is he going to get the Invoker?
Oh my God, this is taking a lot of effort, but they finally get him.
He's even got a salve on the Invoker. He's good.
Damn. That was.
It's quite the turn.
Good rotational help.
That's one of those things, right? Why? And Beastmaster's not even a core. He's a 4 in this game. Why do you not have dust for your ganking and Invoker? That's one of those just like brain slips, honestly. Because right, we knew that was coming. He just
Yeah.
ghost walk. You gotta have dust in that situation. You really do. So
You're
any aspiring cores or supports, just carry a dust. If you're versus a Clinks or an Invoker, if you're going for a gank, carry a dust, or you're wasting time.
supports get detection.
Well, good. Then you should support yourself by getting that kill and getting the dust.
I agree.
Sometimes your supports are not in the front line.
Well, most of the times, actually, they shouldn't be. Unless you're a spear breaker, then he should have dust or I hate him.
That's like the classic Slark teammate. He dives into the back line. Where's the detection? It's like, well, I would have died before I got there. You're faster than me.
Sorry, sounds
Dire's
upset.
bottom tower
I
is
hate
under
Slark
siege.
teammates.
I just hate Slark.
Solo queuing as support will really make you salty about
Yeah,
it.
well-
your fellow Dota comrades. I'm not going to lie.
Don't even. really bother with it anymore. It's rough.
You know what the
It's rough
best
out
part
there as a
is?
support.
I'm sure the carries think the same way of you. Like, that's why Dota
You're
has such
probably
a,
right.
like, a bad... Like, everyone just hates each other. It really is. Like, everyone just hates each other, I'm sure.
Dude, the amount of games that I enter in where my team psychs them before literally anything happens.
The gaze, but it's not enough. Now it might be.
Yeah, Tiny's here. They're going to find one. Looks like it'll be just that one.
I don't really like these rotations, right? Because they're four-manning every rotation. And look at top, look at middle, like...
It's neat that they're getting the kill, but it's taking a lot to get it done, and then space is just kind of created in the aftermath of it. And really, Spirit are just getting a lot of things done elsewhere.
Yep.
Makes it feel like all the effort was not for a whole lot.
Yeah.
They've already taken over this Dire jungle. Well, Dire hasn't really been farming that jungle. Jug just starts to do it now, but because that tier 1 tower's still up, they can't take over the jungle.
Tower is being attacked.
Smoke!
Dire's
GLaDOS,
top
dude.
tower is being attacked.
Good old GLaDOS.
It's really breaking my immersion here.
It
See
should
what they
up
get?
it.
Smoke, the
skewer-
toss, RP.
These guys got
skewer.
combos!
He's up on the high ground. They're
Oh,
going to take
Lord.
his mana away, and now his HP is going to follow.
Wombo combo!
He's still alive, though.
But on the low ground, he's got some
Still
friends.
alive.
Now the stun. Wait, there's a tornado grant. Follow-up damage won't be there. In fact, it's coming the other way. Primal Roar, now the toss in. They want
What?
some more, but uh-oh, Beastmaster, he's taking tower shots. Lich
was
is
your
there.
team.
He's going to fall. It will pick up the kill on Lich, a 2-for-1 favoring Team Spirit, but an awkward exchange to say the least.
yeah, I think that was... Why did he toss his Beastmaster in? Because the Rubik stole toss, and he was the one who threw it back.
And he didn't have Roar. Like, he was just... If that was like Veno and then he got off an ult, I could see it.
Yeah. I mean, they still won the team fight, but that was just odd.
True.
They're 4K up now. And the thing, you have a mag jug, but when does that come online? Like-
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed.
And I think you
God, she's so obnoxious.
I think you had to turn it off and then restart the game. I think. I think you had to do it. Yeah, because it's weird because you can only unequip stuff. You can't equip stuff now.
Huh.
Super weird.
She's quite the announcer.
Is she supposed to do that? I assume. It's like she annoying in Portal. I don't know if people knew.
Probably.
What's your favorite video game of all time besides Dota? Wait up.
Okay.
Oh, he's killing both.
Okay, this guy's got big boy pants on.
He was in. They literally ran next to each other.
Flick that tip.
Yeah, that was definitely
When he had
not
power.
not the play.
Yeah, he just cleaved them all down.
But
Just
great double kill for the Jug.
Style.
He did.
And that'll bite into that 2K net worth lead they were just toting.
4K, but yeah.
Or yeah, 4K down to 2K.
Gotcha. So what is your guys' favorite game if you can't say Dota 2, Warcraft, or Han?
Oh,
This guy's dead, so don't
my.
Maybe.
Bouncing back? Ever? Never? Never.
No.
No matter. Roar gets out
Into
and
the
he tries to
trees.
hide.
There's no way he lives
Yes.
here.
Oh my god, the Rubik's gonna save him. He didn't shockwave first.
He's
And now
good
he
now.
stole ice armor.
Oh,
The Viper?
what a player.
God, this guy.
And right back the other way, plus 2K.
Fiverr god.
I think if you want to analyze by hours played, I think World of Warcraft is probably a contender because it's just such a it's been
What
a
about
masterpiece for
single-player
so
games,
long.
I should say?
Earthbound.
Okay.
I think Pokemon Yellow when I first played it.
Really? Yellow? Were
Well-
you a Pikachu fan? I hated Pikachu.
Okay, fine. Pokemon Blue.
Done. Good. And you're blue instead of red. Good. Red's garb.
Yeah, I never played Red. I was Blue and
I don't
Yellow.
play that trash.
I think I had red way
Idiot.
back in the day.
Damn, I loved Earthbound. That used to be my favorite. Mine's probably
Amazing
like
game.
Tales of Vesperia. And that's not a weeb game, even if people say it is.
Dire's
And
top
outside of
tower
that,
has
Not
been
if I
sieged.
play.
Diablo 2.
Diablo 2.
Even the single player of Diablo 2, I spent probably a good 100 hours just making characters, grinding through, playing different shit.
What was your favorite? Amazon? You seem like an Amazon.
I actually did like Amazon
I
a
know.
lot.
I liked Amazon.
Barb and Amazon were my top twos. I
Barb,
played Zon
Necro.
for a while. You get tired of these big beefy barbs up in your face. You just want to melee people down. Then you get kited by Zon, so you go back and forth. You know.
Oh,
yeah.
wait, what?
Whoa!
These boys are back at it again.
Where's the skewer though?
Oh, the triple stun by SK. Holy
He
shit.
gets off the stone gaze. Now Listusa's gonna turn. They've been turned to stone.
This is nice.
Dire's top tower is
They
Well-
just disengage with just like that. They can do fancy combos, but not
They
enough
got it.
follow through.
Black
Radiant's
Archangel.
bottom tower is
Yeah.
under siege.
I
He's gonna
don't
get brought
know.
down.
They gotta stop going on this Medusa. Because if she ever gets her ult off, they can't kill her, right? Because Jug's spin doesn't do anything. He'll still get frozen. Like, they actually... I don't know how they start
So
fights.
Dire's top tower is is under attack.
She talks over, so that's sick.
I also think Diablo 1 is a bit of an underrated game.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
When, especially like for the time, that game was really, really good.
For sure. I played it 2-player on my PlayStation.
On your PlayStation?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I
Diablo
played-
1 was on
Yeah.
PlayStation.
I played
I have
StarCraft on N64. That was hard.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I
was
had
was
that
not
too.
a game you should ever have played.
Yeah. You can co-op play it, too.
Oh, that's a good roar. This should be a kill now. Maybe not. He doesn't have RP though. Yeah, it's a kill.
They've got the follow-up this time, baby.
That's the problem. I was gonna say that was a pretty good trade. They got a tier 1 middle and a tier 2 bottom, and then Radiant only got Roche. But by losing the Jug, it means you're gonna lose tier 2, if not tier 3. And that's not good. You don't want that. And look at this.
okay, I wasn't
The
sure.
Medusa doesn't even have like items yet. He's almost to a. He's just saving his money, almost a full Scotty. This
But the score says 12-12. It must be tie.
it has to be.
It has to be
Yeah, it
tie.
has to be.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that's straight.
This Medusa's going in. She's almost at Scotty now. 5K gold.
I just said that.
Did you?
That's literally what I just said.
Fuck!
God damn.
Looks like only one of us is listening.
Ah,
I hate you.
hate when that happens.
Scotty looks like it's going to be upcoming here for the Medusa.
Oh,
I think it's a
shit,
good
it is.
choice.
If we're actually tying, is it a
There
good?
it is.
I think it is a good choice.
I said
I
it,
was say,
and
what
there
else
it
would
is.
you rather have
Yeah.
besides Scotty here?
Yeah, maybe like BKB, but I think that's more of a 4th item on Medusa. I don't even think. Yeah, I still think BKB will be good this game, right?
Yeah, sure.
Like
I mean,
RP's
it's a
the
good
only
BKB
good
game.
thing through it, and then your own versus Tiny. Lich doesn't do anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Dyer's bottom tower.
That's a
But
nice
fourth
looking
item.
graph right there. It just ramps right up. Tony Hawk can slide
Dyer's
up that
bottom
thing.
tower has
Yep.
fallen.
Yeah, grind session right up. That was a PlayStation 1 game, my favorite
Tony Hawk
skating
Pro
game
Skater
of all
is
time.
probably in my top
Ooh,
10.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I
What?
played.
I'm talking about grind session.
Nah, not for me.
Tony Hawk 2 is the best. By
Yeah.
far, though, I agree.
Yeah.
Dyer's bottom tower
Well,
is being attacked.
Jug's doing what he's supposed to be doing here with the mag, but they're just gonna like slowly lose their base if they keep this up.
Structures have been fortified.
They don't have the
Dyer's bottom tower
best,
has been
even with this Beastmaster, it feels like they don't have the best tower
Radiant's
hitting.
middle
No,
tower
Like they're
has
really
fallen.
slow.
Dyer's bottom
'Cause, I mean, he has a
tower
Scotty,
has
right? He
been
doesn't
destroyed.
actually do damage. Here we
Radiant's
go.
top
This
tower
fight
is
could
being
be it.
attacked.
It really could. If like Radiant just 5-0s, this the game's over.
Well, here they are, trying their best to slow down
That's the thinking
with the
guy
ice
meme.
armor.
Where
Can't-
are they?
Can't
Tower.
5-0 them if there's not 5 of them there.
Jug is not here. He hasn't even started the TP yet.
They're just gonna give it up. I mean, you have a Magnus, right?
No glyph available.
I think you're okay losing this, honestly.
Radiant's top tower has
Without a
We'll
fight.
see.
Well, he catches a skewer. Fortunately, it's on the Sand King. Now the Jug joins the party.
Oh.
Oh, he
Stone
roared him
gaze.
before he could use the Omni. That was so good.
Oh,
my
wow.
God. What a
And
play.
no buyback on the Jug.
is under attack.
That's a game
Damn.
changer.
Radiant's middle
Dude, it was
tower is
so
under
he
attack.
should have been able to ulti right away because the gaze hadn't hit him yet, but because he got roared and then gazed at, that was so good by the Beastmaster.
Wow.
Or not gaze, pardon me. Yeah, it is gaze.
Stone gaze.
Medusa,
Yeah,
yeah.
stone gaze.
I was
There's
thinking
two
of Blitz.
gazes
Yeah,
now,
now
yeah.
there is. I was like, wait a minute.
Stone Gaze and the Sinister Gaze.
Yeah. That was really good by Beast.
Well, that'll be Elena Barracks. Buyback used by Lich, but Jug still stuck on the sideline for 20. Short, couple hundred gold there as the tier 3 mid now takes a lot of damage. Still a little while on this dire glyph, and Spirit are just going to keep on going. There's an Aegis on this Deucer, so why not?
That's what he said, right? Nisha can take over games at 20, 25 minutes, can 9, and turns
Dude.
out he can indeed. That's the Medusa factor. You think she's the ultimate late game, but really if she free farms at 20, she's unkillable then.
She's this great mid game. Yeah.
And she's a good pusher, right? Because you can hit a building wall in a team fight and you're still doing insane amounts of damage with split shot.
Yep.
Dyer's middle barracks
This is a
has
real
been
nice
destroyed.
one here from Spirit.
Dyer's
Oh, he
middle
sends the
barracks
tip right
is
back
being
at him.
attacked.
Yeah,
That was
after
from the
that-
double kill tip.
And I,
Yeah, you know what?
I know,
Rats on the win.
I know Skeeter, and that he definitely was thinking about like the whole game. I don't know if that's a good thing for him, but now that you win,
Yeah.
it sure is. But yeah, he was
I
thinking
love
about
it. The late random tip back.
Well, here we go.
Well,
Look at
this could be it. The final fight.
he just right-clicking through EMP. He doesn't even care.
Sand King just jumps straight in. This time the Omni Slash flies off. Our Observer is looking at mid lane.
Observer.
It's interesting.
Get
Hesta
up
Joe's been brought down. That'll be a buyback straight away from him. And 9 might actually go down, but it's an Aegis.
You think he might be on 4-3. Well, we're gonna see. Can they get him? I mean, he just right-clicks him. Yeah, they actually can't kill him again. Like that was with EMP, taking all his mana, and I don't know.
Yeah.
He was taking the tower on purpose.
Dyer's
Game's
top
just over.
barracks is
It really
under
is.
attack.
And
You
look at
straight
Rubik
up
stole.
called that 20-minute death push, dude.
Yep, and Rubik stole the whatever you call it, RP. Who's he going to use it on? No one yet.
The style points. Let's see it,
He doesn't
Ruby.
have mana now.
Nice EMP.
He's still alive. Nice double kill.
Well, Skeeter's going to make it away, it seems.
lied.
But they're still going.
I think he's in 4-3.
Or an ultra wide.
Yeah. We're catching it for the most. Just hand it, please. Go up.
Come on, get up there a little
Langiro,
bit.
please. They're losing their racks, if you're wondering. It was fine before
Get that
this.
camera
Now
up
they're going
there.
to get him. That's one. That's going to be Mega Creep. 9 doesn't have anything, but guess what? They got Megas. He actually gets
All right.
another kill.
Wow.
They won't give up, though, because they have Mag plus Jug.
I mean, they can hold for a little while. How many buybacks used? Looks like 1, 2.
Wait, did he just drop items on him? Is my boy FNG dropping items before the game's over? Beast status.
Trust me, I'm a supercomputer
Damn.
and
Did
I
he actually
totally
drop an
understand
item?
Yeah,
what's
I mean, there was an item on the ground, and Tiny
Diamond's
killed it.
tower
Did
is
Tiny
being
kill his own
attacked.
item?
I don't know. It happened too quick.
I don't know. They tipped FNG, so I'll assume he dropped the item on him on purpose.
Well, looks like there won't be too long of a defense here.
Yep. Medusa's back in 35 with, what, 7k gold?
Yep. Do you just make things interesting and right-click a rapier to end this B? Make this a real
Probably
fun
not.
game, too?
I would
Spice
say
it up a bit.
You just go to, like, Daedalus or something.
Just
Maybe.
go one of those items that doesn't drop on
Yeah,
death.
one of those items that won't lose you the game. That's probably a good choice, yes. Especially because you are versus a mag and a random cyclone hits you into an RP, you definitely die. They have good means of pickoff,
That's true.
but I would say this game's 99-1. But Medusa goes Butterfly, I like that. Now Jug does way less even,
Yeah, and he's trying to get a butterfly of his own, so you're like an
which
item
isn't even
slot
as good.
ahead.
Because, right, he can just right-click someone else and hit you a split shot.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's
a
true.
hero.
It's true. Gotta love Dusa.
Whoa! What
Hello.
up? Oh, the rune. Nice.
Get it.
Got it. And Viver will lift his ass up. Maybe not. He didn't get vision. Sand King ran too early. Huh. I don't know if they wanted to take that fight. The Beast couldn't get there anyways.
It's still 4 runes for Spirit, so they'll be happy with that one.
Wait, shouldn't they have got 4? Or is that what you said?
I said 4.
Okay. I think we're all getting a little... Yeah, we all woke up at 3 a.m. It's cool. I thought you said 3. I'm like, no, he said 4. Dude, 4 is such a weird word.
4?
Yeah, because you have F-O-U-R or F-O-R or F-O apostrophe. Like, you got everything.
It does have some friends, whatever those are. What's the literary term for those?
I don't know, because you have 2 as well. Oh, there we go. Toss back. They have to get this kill. Oh, my God. He's all the way. He's not in the fountain, though. They actually had a chance. Now he is. The skewer took it back.
Oh, but the
Got a
pike out.
force staff.
Yeah.
He might still die.
Shane Frost,
Nothing
it's
Shane.
bouncing, but not enough. They will get
Dang.
1 in exchange
That-
for the jug. GG's called.
I like it.
They're called homophones. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Homophones?
Homophones. Those are words
wow.
that are
Dude.
spelled different but sound the same.
If they
Fair.
literally, they were like a half an inch off having him in the fountain. Like, they would have GG. Like, if the Medusa's in the fountain, they win a team fight, all of a sudden, you're still 7k down against Megas, but you had a chance.
Yeah.
That was actually, I'll give a shout out to the Tiny and Magnus. They had some combos
They
together.
did.
It
They
didn't
did.
work, but they had combos.
Yeah.
So close in that bottom lane one, making it work. Could
Yeah.
have been a changer, but
then-
very cool.
What a...
That game is more what we expected the whole series to be like. This one ended 1-1,
Yes.
but game 1 looked totally different, man.
I would agree.
Empire Hope showing that they've got some fighting words.
They do. And they do. I mean, their laning phase, I thought their laning phase was fine, besides middle. But that was,
Yeah.
you pick an Invoker because it counters Medusa, but not in lane, right? Medusa will have so much base damage over you if you go QW. It's those mid-game team fights when the Invoker can just blow up all your mana and get a fight. And they never took one. It didn't feel like they ever took, it was literally from late game, mid-game was dead, and then this really quick late game, Medusa just wins. It was weird.
I don't know, man. Quaswex Invoker just isn't doing it for me these days. Maybe I just haven't been watching the right games, but it's hard to lane, so you usually won't win the matchup because you're not doing that huge damage that you would if you had Exort. And it's very reliant on momentum. We've seen a lot of games today where tempo for these cores has been so difficult, and Invoker is...
He doesn't catch up.
Yeah, I mean, you don't go Midas anymore because it's too expensive, it's too slow, which I understand, but what do you do if you're not playing from ahead? You even look at Invoker's damage output. It probably doesn't factor in the mana burn, which I get is super value against Medusa, but it just, I didn't feel his impact.
Yeah, look at that damage dealt. That
That
does
doesn't
help
feel
sum
good.
it up a little bit, yeah. And I don't know. I think this one definitely was. I don't even know if it was a draft issue more so. Maybe it was because it didn't feel like they had that damage late game. Like Jug empowered is good, but what if Venomancer just ults you and then you get fade bolted by Rubik? Now you're doing no damage and you're getting owned. Like, what's your plan? I don't have one.
I think it was.
They gotta figure it
It
out.
wasn't. It was definitely an out execution in terms of Spirit picking a draft that had a specific timing and then hitting that timing pretty close to perfect.
And
you know,
not
there were a
backing
lot
down.
of ways to mess that up, and they just executed it right. So,
Agreed.
props to Spirit.
Props to them.
Props to Spirit. So they're 3-1 today.
Yep.
That means they're
Who's the other
second.
3-1?
Is
Pango?
it? No Pango's 4-0.
Yeah.
They didn't
Oh,
lose.
you're right.
They
They're at the top.
handled the Lions.
Boom.
Do we have a standings overlay?
I just told them.
Do we? I don't think we do. We'd have to do a video page on that one.
All right.
I mean, oh, yeah. See, there we go. Hey, we got the production value.
And here
All
we
right.
go, baby. And you look.
And boom.
Yep.
So-
Damn, already completely updated. That's nice.
Pango at the top. 4-0.
Dude, who would have
then
guessed?
Spirit.
I know it's only one day. This team
Still.
qualified to a major. Alliance, what is you doing in the dumpster? Like, I don't mean to be that guy, but they qualified to a major. But it is one day. It is
It's
only
one
one
day.
best of two, and they
It's
did
one
play
day.
against no Pango. But
Yeah.
honestly, I expect a lot out of them. So, like, if I do go a little hard on it, it's because I expect more out of them.
I go hard at you because I love you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Sure.
So I don't know that tomorrow. Guess what? 5 more BO2s.
Yep.
That is where that's gonna like sort a lot of stuff out. And then there's one more day with that same amount, and then it's playoffs. So tomorrow, maybe no Pango can actually qualify for a bracket if they just go undefeated again. Who knows?
It's true.
Or maybe they'll get beaten. Maybe Empire Hope will upset another team for a game.
You have a lot of questions there. I don't have the answers right now,
What
but
the
we will
hell?
have those answers tomorrow. So, guys, we are done for today. And like Grant said, we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, for more. I can't believe it's not Dota Summit, but at least we have this. We'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.
Rocket.